So 3 space.
No.
Okay, I want to welcome you all to my 10th game of Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo, in which so far in 9 games I have won myself a nice even $300,000. Let's make that total grow higher. $300,000. Alright, Jeopardy round coming up. Categories for the Jeopardy round are going to be Letter Perfect, The Navy, Flowers and Trees, Famous Quotes, Potpourri, and finally, International Cuisine. As I try to add on to my $300,000, I'll take Letter Perfect for 100.
The answer is
NBC sci-fi series about alien lizards invading Earth. And it's V. V. Letter Perfect for 200.
the answer is
On TV, letter on Miss DeFazio's blouse. What is S? Ah, it's the other letter. Off to a bit of a quiet start here. It's L. Yeah, L. That's what I should have gone with. Letter Perfect for 300.
the answer is
Letter reversed in the name of what a giraffe calls the world's biggest toy store. What is R? Bam! There we go. Now I got some money. Letter Perfect for 400.
the answer is
1930 film where Peter Lorre plays a child murderer. What is Dial M for murder? There we go. Letter Perfect for 500.
the answer is
In music, the 7th tone in the diatonic scale of C. What is G? No, there goes all my money. Not off to a good start this game. Let's see if Sue knows this any better than I do. Oh, no she doesn't. She's going in the hole. Rob, do you know this answer? It's B. I wanted to say that, but something told me to go with G instead. So now Rob has some money, and he makes the next selection. Which will be Flowers and Trees for 100.
the answer is
While many trees bear flowers, conifers bear these. Let's see if I can get back in this game. What are cones? Flowers and Trees for 200.
the answer is
It's what the inchworm is measuring in a song from the film Hans Christian Andersen. What are the marigolds? Once again, my 9-game winnings total is $300,000. I'll take Flowers and Trees for 300.
the answer is
Oregon's huge virgin timber forests are dominated by this fir named for a famous botanist. What is the Douglas fir? Flowers and Trees 400. Now I'm back in the lead. There we go.
the answer is
From the Spanish word for raft, it's the lightest wood in commercial use. What is balsa? Okay, I'll take flowers and trees for 500.
The answer is
Some mistakenly think this yellow flower, once proposed for U.S. national fever, causes hay fever. Oh, Sue locked me out. It's goldenrod, and I knew that. Oh well. But Sue is now out of the hole, and she makes the next selection, and I'm in the lead with $1,000 right now. Famous quotes 100.
the answer is
Joseph Heller wrote, "There was only one catch, and that was this." What is catch 22? Famous quotes 200.
the answer is
On the RAF, he said, "Never was so much owed by so many to so few." Sue. Winston Churchill. Yep. You're right, and we go to the next clip. International cuisine 100.
the answer is
These Chinese dumplings are commonly served in soup or fried as a side dish. What are wontons? International cuisine for 200.
the answer is
A Hungarian goulash is traditionally seasoned with this powdered pepper. What is paprika? I'll take international cuisine for 300, please.
the answer is
Tamales are sometimes steamed in banana leaves, but are usually wrapped in these. What are corn husks? I'll go with international cuisine for 400.
the answer is
This chicken dish made with noodles, cheese, and cream sauce was named for an Italian opera singer. What is chicken tetrazzini? Which will put me over the $2,000 mark. And international cuisine for 500.
the answer is
Served on meat, Maitre d'Hotel butter contains salt, pepper, parsley, and this juice. What's lemon juice? Ran that category like it was nothing. Woo! Okay, let's go to famous quotes for 300.
the answer is
I am escaped with the skin of my teeth, said this biblical paragon of patience. Sue. Job. Uh-huh. So Sue is tied with Rob for second place. They each have $500 as we go to the next clue. Famous quotes 400.
the answer is
Bishop Sheen said these unbelievers have no invisible means of spirit. What are atheists? Alright, famous quotes for 500, please.
the answer is
Greek philosophers said, get a good wife, you'll be happy. Get a bad one, you'll be a philosopher. Rob. Socrates. He's the one. You're up to $1,000, Rob. I have 3 times as much as he does as we go to the Navy for 100.
the answer is
In the War of 1812, Captain James Lawrence gave this famous dying command. What is don't give up the ship? Let's take the Navy for 200, please. And I got the daily double. Oh, let's do it. Acronym for Women Accepted for Volunteer Emergency Service. What is WAVES? Navy 300.
the answer is
Nickname for the USS Constitution. What is Old Ironsides? The Navy for 400.
the answer is
In the Declaration of Independence, it's after life, but in the Navy, it's after a long cruise. Sue. Liberty. Oh, yeah, I knew that. So, Sue, you're up to $900, and you make the next selection as we continue. Which is going to be the Navy for 500.
the answer is
The U.S. Naval Academy is in this state. What is Maryland? It is indeed in Maryland. Potpourri 100.
The answer is...
Only hope remained after her box was opened. Who's Pandora? Oh. 200.
The answer is...
Islam's holiest city. What is Mecca? 300.
The answer is...
The nation's largest single user of almonds is this chocolate maker. What is Hershey? 400.
The answer is...
The story of Pyramus and her inspired Romeo and Juliet. Who's Thisbe? That's going to put me at $8,000. Now the last clue.
The answer is...
Only Universal Studios special effects and Moses could part it. What is the Red Sea? And that's going to put me at $8,500 at the end of the Jeopardy round. Whew! Rob is 1,000, Sue 900. So Sue goes first in double Jeopardy. Already in good shape to be adding on to my $300,000 that I've won in my previous 9 games. That's right, you heard correctly, folks. 300,000 smackers. Here we go, double Jeopardy. In these 6 categories, we're going to deal with science, bodies of water, C here, the letter C in quotation marks, history, the odds are, and finally, 20th century personalities. Okay, let's go. Sue, start with you. Where are we going? We're going to history for 200.
The answer is...
This nation's conquistadors called the New World El Dorado. What is Spain? History 400.
The answer is...
Signal to kill a vanquished gladiator, it imitated a sword thrust. Sue locked me out. Thumbs down, yeah, I knew that. Phooey. So Sue answered correctly and goes up to 1,300 and makes the next selection. Which is going to be C here for 200.
The answer is...
A hot dog, or the Brooklyn amusement area where it might be eaten. What is Coney Island? C here for 400.
The answer is...
These people appoint the majority of enrollees at West Point. Who are cadets? No, I keep getting that clue wrong. Rob, your answer. Congressman. Oh, true. Derp. So he goes up to 1,400, takes second place. Bodies of water, 200.
The answer is...
Linda Ronstadt sang about a blue one. What's a bayou? And we'll go ahead and stop here for this commercial break. We'll come back for the next part right after this. Stay with us. Okay, let's get back to it with bodies of water for 400. Named for the Greeks' nymph Io, this sea is the deepest part of the Mediterranean. What is the Ionian Sea? Bodies of water for 600, please.
The answer is...
Rudolph, Albert, and Victoria are 3 of the Great Lakes on this continent. What is Africa? Oh, they took it. Okay. Bodies of water, 800.
The answer is...
The Coral Sea is in this ocean. What is the Pacific? And I'm in the 5 figures, 10,500. Bodies of water, 1,000.
The answer is...
The Gulf of Bothnia lies between Finland and this other Scandinavian country. Ah! Sue locked me out and I know the answer. Sweden. Darn. Oh well. She only has 2,300, whereas I have 10,500. The odds are for 200.
The answer is...
After a coin is landed heads up 5 times, the odds of heads on a new flip. What is 50-50? The odds are for 400.
The answer is...
In the U.S., it's 200 to 1 against getting a letter printed in Dear Abby's or This Twins column. Who's Ann Landers? The odds are for 600.
The answer is...
In New Orleans, the odds are even that a thunderstorm will occur during the day in these 2 summer months. What are July and August? Yep. Odds are 800. Answer there is one of the 2 daily doubles. And I've been on cruise control for a majority of this game. I have 11,700. How much of that will I put at risk? I'll tell you as soon as I finish typing something here. I'll do 1,300 on this clue. Odds change constantly until game time in this sport of Basque origin. What is cricket? No, so I dropped to 10,400. The right answer was high alive. The odds are 1,000.
The answer is...
American soldiers face the greatest odds ever, 1 in 5, of dying during this war. What was the Civil War? Back over 11,000. Let's go to see here for 600.
The answer is...
Also called a shell, is the case containing the gunpowder and bullet. What is the cockle? What is a cockle? Nah. Down to 10,800. It's a cartridge. Yeah, that was my other hunch, my other guess. I should have gone with, but my instincts led me astray. Alright, history for 600.
The answer is...
Century of both American and French revolutions. What is the 18th? Let's go with history for 800.
The answer is...
The Treaty of Vereeniging into this conflict, which is more interesting than it sounded, and Rob locked me out. It's the Boer War, and I knew that. Ah! Doggone it. Up to 2,800, Rob. Make the next selection. Science, 200.
The answer is...
Everybody talks about it. A meteorologist studies it. What is the weather? Science, 400.
The answer is...
Animals with a constant blood temperature are called this. What is warm-blooded? Science, 600.
The answer is...
Common name for ethylene glycol. It's used in cars in winter. What is antifreeze? Science, 800.
The answer is...
Process by which plants make both food and oxygen. What is photosynthesis? Science, 1,000.
The answer is...
Name given to the temperature to negative 273.15 degrees Celsius. Ah. Sue locked me out. And it's absolute 0. I knew that. But she's in second place now with just 3,300, whereas I have over $13,000. History, 1,000.
The answer is...
The number of days between Napoleon's return from Elba and his final defeat. Rob locked me out. 100, and that was my guess. Darn it. There's a teeter totter battle for second place between Rob and Sue right now. C here, 800.
The answer is...
By the mid-19th century, women reportedly could block a door when wearing one of these hoop skirts. Sue. It's a crinoline. Crinoline. Okay. See here, 1,000.
The answer is...
A Scottish doctor was the first to use this to numb the pain of childbirth. Ah! Rob locked me out. Chloroform, I knew that. So we know the other daily double is in the last category, which is 20th century personalities. 200.
The answer is...
In 1907, he escaped from chains after being underwater in San Francisco Bay for 2 minutes. Who is Harry Houdini? $400.
The answer is...
He was wounded in the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Who is Lee Harvey Oswald? No. Tough clue. Rob. It's John Connolly. Oh well. 600. The other daily double. Is it 5,200? He's going to go 3,200 to gain closer to me on this clue. Watergate Judge John Sirica was once a friend of this controversial Wisconsin senator, and it's Joseph McCarthy. He got it right. Uh-oh. Now I'm going to have to watch my back. 800.
The answer is...
In 1949, he resigned as Secretary of State, but returned to the cabinet the next year as Secretary of Defense. Sue. George C. Marshall. Now the last clue.
The answer is...
In 1962, he resigned as head of General Motors to successfully run for governor of Michigan. Sue. George Romney. So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Sue has 5,900, Rob has 8,400, and I have $13,200. So it's still anyone's game. But even if I do end up losing this game, then at least I'm walking away with over $300,000 from this run. The category is publishing. Rob would have 16,800. I'll do 3,601, I have to. The World Almanac is published either 48 hours after a presidential election or after this October event. What is the census? I think it's the census. We'll find out. Rob's going 5,400, so he would take the lead if he was right. $3,900 for Sue.
The Untitled Jeopardy answer is...
It's the World Series, so I got it wrong. I have to hope for a miracle here. Well, Sue got it right. I don't think that's going to be enough to save me. Oh yeah, it's the World Series, so therefore my run ends right here. I'm gonna finish in third place with $9,599, but hey, I'm walking away with $300,000 from this run. That's not bad. See you all for that next video.